good, ladies and gents? Welcome to the MKO Pugilism Boxing channel where we talk all things boxing. Remember to like and subscribe, hit the bell notification, put it on all so you can get notified of all the latest content on the channel as and when it drops. So let's get into this one. A bit of funny news or whatnot, you could call it that, comedic news, is that Tyson Fury, during one of his speaking tour dates, I saw it on kind of a YouTube short video where he was walking around the stage, and he's good. He captivates the audience, and people were just cheering for everything he said. One of his big dates, and he made this statement that he said, "Yes, me, I'm gonna fight. I'll fight that Anthony Joshua, but there's a deal that we're gonna make. It's got to be for free. I'm going to fight him for free, for no money, blah, blah, blah. And it must be in Wembley Stadium. The tickets must be free to the British public. And it must be shown on British TV for free." So, according to Tyson Fury, he's up for it. He wants to fight Anthony Joshua, but it must be for free. Free tickets to the fans and free on free-to-air TV. Now, if that was real, I would love to see them fight on free-to-air TV. I would love a free ticket to the fight. But, if we know anything about Tyson Fury, he's one of these guys, very charismatic, but he does talk out both sides of his mouth. Just the other day, he was saying that he's going to fight and he's going to come out of retirement, but he needs half a billy. I need half a billy. And even when he was saying that, it sounds like he's laughing. It doesn't sound serious at all. It's one of them. And I think this is another one of these statements which he just makes because he's quite a spontaneous character. He just, I get the impression from the way it seemed, it's just something that he just blurted out because at the end of the day, he knows he's in their thing. He's in his speaking tour. People are hanging on his every word. People just cheer for whatever he says. He knows he's got people in the palm of his hands. He knows that people love him and they're going to go for whatever he says. And it's just one of those things, really. I think he just got excited. And I suppose it's also, in my view at least, I could be wrong in this, but I think it's also got something to do with the fact that you've got Anthony Joshua, Alexander Usyk, which is taking place next month, the 20th of August. So I get the feeling that it's at least in part down to that, to sort of, because obviously Tyson Fury's sort of retired or whatever, officially retired according to him. Obviously that brings him sort of out of the spotlight, so to speak. So the attention will be going elsewhere to guys like Joshua, Usyk, and boxing fans will be looking forward to that. So I get the impression that this is all, he's mentioning this. I don't think he can be at all serious about this because you got to ask yourself some questions. I mean, this is the same guy that, called Joshua bum and all this stuff in the past. Then recently comes out with a video saying, "Oh, don't call Joshua bum. Joshua's made it in life, blah, blah, blah. Don't insult the guy, leave the guy alone, rah, rah, rah." So he's said that. In other videos, he's saying he's a bum. In other videos, he's saying Usyk is a steadhead and blah, blah, blah. And he's the only man that can beat him. And then he doesn't want to fight Usyk, and Usyk's a middleweight. He says so many contradictory things that you can't really take him seriously. He's got a habit of saying these sorts of things. So yeah, it's one of them that you can't, it's a funny statement. You can't take it serious because at the end of the day, he's the same guy who says, "Oh, I'm happy driving a Passat," but then I think he drives a Rolls Royce and Range Rover and all this. And at the end of the day, I find it incredibly hard to believe that, a multimillionaire such as himself is really gonna take no purse from this from a fight. And then not only that, I find it hard to believe that, impossible to believe that he's gonna expect Anthony Joshua to go along with it. That Anthony Joshua is going to jump on this and he's not going to take a purse either. I mean, that is just absurd on its face. The whole idea is absurd. And not only that, but you really expect a network or a TV station or whatever to not make any money from this at all. You really expect that Wembley Stadium are going to allow a fight to take place that makes no money, brings no profit to them. That is just it's ludicrous. It's funny, and it's to me, I just look at it as Tyson Fury. He got excited. He said this thing. He tends to say crazy things all the time. So it just shows us it's just Tyson Fury for me, just having a bit of a laugh. I think, don't get me wrong, I think he probably does fancy the AJ fight, and he probably, you'd have to make him the favorite over AJ, and I think he must believe that he can beat AJ. But the statement of the free fight, this, that, and the other is just a bit of banter in my view. But anyway, let me know what you think about what he said in the comment section below. And until next time, it's MKO Pugilism over and out.